I'm Dion Bennett, I'm 23 and I'm an agricultural scientist. Agricultural scientists work on problems within the primary industries and looking at ways that we can increase food production. The two main types of wheat you have in Australia are bread wheat, which is the most widely grown crop. You also have durums, which are used for your pastas, and the smaller industry is also biscuit wheats. My project's investigating drought and heat tolerance within bread wheat, focusing on the southern Australian climate, where it's both hot and dry, investigating increasing yields under these conditions so farmers have better production in the long run. On a daily basis, when there's crops growing, I'll spend 3-4 months out in the field working and collecting data from the field at Roseworthy, taking measurements on a whole variety of plant growth traits or quality. Also do glasshouse experiments to confirm what we see in the field under more controlled conditions, and also lab work to look at things on a smaller scale. In the lab, we can look at the plant's DNA and compare different lines. We extract DNA from the plant, probably using leaf tissue, and through that we can run sort of flag specific spots that we know within the wheat genome. We can look at how they've performed in the field or in the glasshouse and decide whether there might be a gene present that's behind a greater yield or better survival under dry conditions. Because that's the ultimate goal at the end. We want to increase those yields, but we also want to understand how we're getting those greater yields. So we take data on a wide variety of traits, look at leaf widths, grain size, plant heights, early growth rates, chlorophyll content. The principle of the chlorophyll meter is it shines a light through the leaf, and on the other side it collects how much of that light's gotten through the leaf, and that's directly related to how much chlorophyll is in the leaf. The changing climate means that we need to keep on top of changing conditions, keep understanding the environment and what that means for the plants. Wheat's very important to the economy, but also from Australia we have a large export program and contribute a large amount of the world trade to make it remain competitive and keep increasing those exports to meet rising demands overseas and domestically. We need to keep developing varieties that can yield better. There's always going to be food production around the world, so there's always going to be demand for agricultural scientists. Year 11 or 12, I was focusing on being a vet, but I decided it was not the perfect job for me and went to Adelaide University, studied agricultural science. Adelaide University's degree is well regarded, it's not just in Australia but around the world, so that qualification will help you wherever you go. I love my jobs. There's a wide variety of tasks to be done. It's not just stuck inside behind a computer. You're in the lab, you're in the glass house, you're out in the field, so you're always doing something different. I love my job.